Welcome back, YouTubers, and this is a review of the MS-05 Zaku 1 from the Robot Damashii or Robot Spirits line. This is number 226 from their series. Now, I have always been a really big fan of Gundam, ever since I first saw Gundam Wing in the United States. I'd actually seen some things from the Gundam series in, media, but I had never really realized what they were. The only giant robot stuff I had was Macross and Robotech related merchandise, and the occasional piece of Battletech that was copied from Macross, so it was all really the same. But without further ado, this is the front of the box. As you see, it's got all the guns and such there showing. Back of it has all the really cool animated poses you can put it in, because this series, the anime thing, is meant to represent all the little leg poses and joint articulations that these figures have. It's a nice idea, but I'm really into it more for the stuff that I can do with this. Now, one of the nice things about this line is that the Robot Damashii or Robot Spirit figures are generally about the same scale as a 1/144th model kit. So, if you can't get a particular mass production suit, the model kits are usually a good secondary option. However, if you can, these ones are high quality, really solid plastic. I've always had good experiences with them. At any rate, let's unbox this one. Okay, so now we've got it out. As you can see, lots of hands, guns, parts, little action parts here on the side that you can see. Those are interchangeable with a lot of the other ones in the anime versions that I've seen. Plus, some of them come with the exact same parts, like this thruster explosion coming out of this rocket, or this little machine gun blast. Those have been in other models of the Robot Spirits line. But they're perfectly good, and this way you can have more than one. But let's open her up. Now, one thing I do really like about this series is that they include a little rack to stick all the hands on. Because if you're like me, you'll worry about losing everything. Plus, these racks can be clipped together, though. I keep them all in a plastic bag. Now, here we have the Mark I Zaku. Let's take a look at her. Nice. There's a little flap here that can be popped up. Insert a plug to, carry more of these weapons. Spots in the back for thrusters. More articulation than your standard figure gets. Probably to do that move from the anime where this one was originally shown, where Gotham, the commander of a supply ship, attacks the Gundam with just martial arts moves while using one of these things, instead of a gun, though he would probably not know that the Gundam is basically bulletproof. Now, these were the original Zakus that were shown in the series. Most of the ones you see, especially the first ones, are the Mark IIs. This is the Mark I. A new version of it came out for the Gundam Origins OVA. Here we have some thrusters. But these ones were supposed to be the original mass production models. The one problem with them is they don't get seen that often, which I think is a shame. Their design is really cool. But at any rate, the one thing I will comment is that unlike the Gundam, these things are made with just normal armor instead of the special Gundanium or lunar titanium, whatever you want to call it. So one of the things that you'll see in a lot of the Gundam series is these guys shooting away at them with bullets, which just seem to ricochet off because they are. Regular bullets, specifically these hyper rifles and things, can't actually hurt a Gundam. The armor is too strong. You have to use something like, say, I don't know, a rocket launcher, though this one was seen only a couple of times and actually fires chemical warheads that contain poison gas. They were what was used to gas a colony in the original storyline. Now, there is something else really nice about these ones. The handles can be folded up a bit, which is a really good storage option for that, especially since it goes on the back side of this. But it's got your standard amenities, clips for the bazookas, the heat hawks, some extra parts. I'm not totally familiar with what these are supposed to do yet. There's a picture of it on the side of the box here. Or was it on the back? Saw a photo of it here a moment ago. Here it is. It looks like it's some sort of shoulder pad or plate for the bazooka to be placed on, which is a nice extra. And it's got 3 little clips here to clip the bazookas and other weapons to. So, pretty cool. Overall, if you are collecting the anime series of the original Gundam stuff, this is a good figure to get. But if you're just going for a Zaku, these are the mass production ones for the beginning of the war, but they never really fight other mobile suits and aren't really designed for it. There are ones that are like custom jobs, like a sniper version that has an energy weapon. But the thing about the Zakus was, in canon, they couldn't support energy weapons because their power plants were too weak. In fact, it wasn't until they got to the Gelgug that they had mobile suits that could really power energy weapons that were mass-produced. But by then it was too late in the war for them to win. It's also one more reason why Amuro frequently destroys the Zakus of the series. They're only armed with machine guns, and those things are less than useless against a Gundam, with its armor being impervious to bullets. I suppose you could probably penetrate it if you fired repeatedly at the exact same spot, but you're not going to get anywhere with just regular bullets. Oh well. But anyway, as you can see, lots of nifty parts, and it's a great little figure to have. So, it's well worth getting if you're a collector of this kind of stuff. Anyway, leave a like or subscribe or comment below. It really helps me out a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.